Alrighty, I'm going to save my sister the videography for this one and just try to film myself, so bear with me. The next product I'm going to show you guys is our dusting mitt. Now, it does look kind of silly, but it does save you a lot of time, so bear with me while I sneak it on my hand here. So this is what it looks like here. So this is made out of our microfiber as well, double-sided here. Now this does work as a multi-tool. So what I've used this for is like dusting blinds. You can use it on your TV screens. You can use it on electronics. So usually what I do if you're using it on electronics is I like to rub it together to kind of get that static charge because it does pick up from the surface a lot easier. And I find that when I am dusting with this mitt, oh, there we go, that video's better. The dust does come back a lot less frequently because you are picking it up straight from the surface. It's all coming up rather than just kind of swashing it all around, okay? So also another thing I use it for, and it's kind of embarrassing, is these windows right here at the front of our house. The screen this summer was, I'm going to kind of whisper because my mom's going to hear me, was disgusting. Like we hadn't really touched it. That's where my mom smoked. A lot of the like debris and everything from the streets would blow onto that window. So what I did the one day is I actually got this wet and I popped the screens out because as you can see we kind of have the pop out screens. And what I did was I wiped it down with this, and because these fibers are so tiny and fine, they actually went in and it cleaned the entire screen in like seconds. So this, yeah, it did look disgusting afterwards, but the other side was still good. All I did was wrung that out. And then I throw it in the wash with my Norwex laundry detergent, which I'll show you in a bit. And yeah, and then it was good to go. Now for other jobs though, like if you are just dusting around the house or your blinds, typically you could just go outside, hit it off a wall, whatever, and then use it again. You just hang it up. It doesn't need to be washed every time. That's kind of defeats the purpose of our environmentally friendly products. So it's definitely not necessary. I guess maybe I can just show you guys a little bit on the, I see a little on the blinds here. Clearly I haven't done anything in a little while. Hi Tammy, just talking about the dusting mitt here, so you can feel free to take a look. So lots of dust up there. I'm just going to take a little swipe in here quick. Okay, so as you can see, oh yeah, lovely. You know what, I need to move this dinner out of the way that's sitting here because that's kind of gross. Alright, see Julie? There we go. Okay, and again, to statically charge it, I want to rub it together. I can do that. So I can just go in between, and it makes it just easier because I can go in between things like blinds like that. I can go on electronics, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so there's lots on there, right? And then I could just go hit that off outside as well. I'm not using any polish. I use this on my mom's wood too. She was super used to using that, I can't remember the name of it, but the wood furnish stuff, the spray, it smells awfully like chemical filled, so I just got her to start using this instead. So again, I could just shake that off outside. I don't need to wash it right away, and I use this wet to clean those screens that pop out in like seconds. It's awesome. So that's another big item. So far, like I said, I've talked about this dusting mitt here. Okay, I've talked about our Enviro cloth that you guys just watched the demo for. I've talked about our window cloth. Okay, another item I just want to touch on here, guys, is our cleaning paste. So this is just a very small sampler size, but what this is, it's kind of our elbow grease in a jar. Okay, so what this is this is for your stove top, the pesky stuff that's stuck on your flat top stove, in your bathroom, if your tub, I know someone mentioned a bathtub, if you have hard water or you have soap scum in your tub, that's a great option for that. You can use it on lots of surfaces. You can use it on inside the oven. So this is a lot better than a lot of the things that you would find in the stores, like the Comet, I think it's called. So I switched from this. Now, the normal size of this would last you like 2 years. Okay, so how it works is this is kind of like a puck. Here, let me just, bear with me while I put the camera down for like 2 seconds. My bad, I'm back. Okay, so when you open it up, it's kind of like a puck like this. So what you do is when you have your Enviro cloth wet, you just rub your Enviro cloth on there to make a paste, and that's what you would use. I've seen some people use it on their cookware too. If there's like really pesky stuff stuck to the bottom of it, they've used that before too. So that's the cleaning paste. That's another really handy dude to have. And then on the topic of our microfiber is our Norwex detergent, so laundry detergent. So this is a super small sample size of our old packaging. Now, one of the important things you're going to notice on here, okay, is the fact that this detergent is 100% biodegradable. There's no phosphates, sulfates, no chlorines or bleach, no fillers, no brighteners, no animal testing, no dyes or fragrances. So you'll see that a lot with Norwex products, and that's one of our most important features, is that we're being as environmentally friendly as possible, but this does the job. This does not just do your laundry. I know people who've cleaned silver with them. I've seen people take out their oven grates and put them in their bathtub, and this destroys them. And I'll also post a picture. What I did at one point was I took out the fan, the top of that fan right there, and put it in my sink with a teaspoon of this with hot water. I walked away, came back. The stuff that was coming out of it was crazy. So if you're someone who's worried about the things you're putting on your skin, your kid's skin, this is something natural that's going to do the trick, but you're not going to worry about everything that's inside of your and on your bodies, okay? And that's why we recommend it too for our cloths, because they are so dense and because they pick so much up. It's important that you're not packing a bunch of fillers and scents and everything into your cloths, because you know what? They're not going to perform to the best of their ability if they're not being treated with the care that they deserve, right? So why would we want to do that? I know, Tammy, I think it was you that mentioned dishes, or Julie, I can't quite remember. We actually just launched a bunch of brand new products on January 1st, so I'm just going to briefly touch on those for you guys. So one of those items is a new dishwasher powder. Okay, so that comes in like a nice bag like this. You really don't need a lot. Same with our laundry detergent, going back to that, you only need about like a teaspoon for a medium load. So usually I tell people the scoop that comes in it, just toss that out, because you do not need to use that much product, and it'll go a long way. So again here, let's take a look. So I'm just going to flip the camera so you guys can see the ingredients here. Okay, so on the back you have the list here. So it's grease fighting for sparkling dishes, helps eliminate spots. It's plant-based surfactants, suitable for dishwashing machines. No chlorine, no bleach, no ammonia, no dyes, no fragrance, no SLES, no phthates and phosphates. Okay, safe for septic systems, and it's not tested on animals, and no animal-derived ingredients. Okay. So that's the dishwasher powder. They also came out with pods. So it's basically our powder in pod form, and I've seen a lot of results. I think I posted one in my VIP. Hey, Alex. I posted one in my VIP page too, of my mom actually trying these the other day when I was at work, and she sent me a picture of using a pod and the rinse aid, and she had a great result. So I was super impressed. Another thing, Tammy, with your dishes here, the netted dishcloth, okay, looks really weird, I'll be honest. So let me just unfold it quick with my one hand here. Okay. Looks super odd and super huge, but what I do is I fold that up. I love it for dishes because honestly, if you guys notice the holes, obviously you can see those. It has great scrubbing action. Everything rinses through it, so you're not getting the food all caught in it. It just rinses out back into your sink and goes down the drain. And not only that, but if you like to bake, I know Julie, I know you bake quite a bit. This is awesome for getting that stuck flour off of your countertops. Okay, you just wipe on the counter and it will take all that stuff off. So that's a great feature of that as well. So that's some of the kitchen stuff. And then we like to hand wash most of our dishes. So if you take a look, these Norwex towels, my dad, when I actually finally convinced him to try using them, he absolutely loves these. He dries full 2 loads of dishes with just one of these towels. They're super absorbent. They also have that backlock silver in them, just like a lot of the different products that we have that say that backlock on the tag. So I'll just show you guys the tags so you can see what I'm talking about. So all of our tags say what they are, right? So EnviroCloth, and see how it has that backlock there? That means it has that silver in it. Okay, so that's your key. Now, the reason that I highlighted these items here is because they do come in a pack, which saves you money. These are the basics. This is kind of everything you need in one go. It's a great starting point for you, so that's why I wanted to highlight that. So I'm going to come off the camera for a sec, give you guys a little bit of a break, and then I want to show you just one last thing, just for tonight, for brevity's sake. I don't want to keep you here all night. It's the body cloth. This is what I use to take off all my makeup, to wash my face, and it's great for acne. My sisters use it, and they're teenagers, and it has really helped their acne spurts coming up on their cheeks, their forehead. So it's awesome that way. Again, it has that silver in it too, so that's why it has that not anti-bac, but the bacterial function, and it cleans itself when it's hung to dry. And yeah, it's just awesome. It's a great exfoliator. So I'll be back in a couple minutes with that, and we'll see you guys soon.